Hey, hey, you're awesome. You're fearfully and wonderfully made. God knew what you were and what you were going to be before you were born. He knitted you together. Every detail, every talent, every ability you have came from Him. Every good gift comes from the Father above. He thinks you're awesome. God thinks you're worth it. He went to the cross just for you. If you were the only person on this earth, He still would have went to the cross for you. He thinks you're that precious. You're the apple of His eye. You're the most beautiful part of His creation. He's invested Himself in you. He put His Spirit inside of you as a vessel to hold the awesomeness of God. That's how cool He thinks you are. That's how worth it He thinks you are. He calls you worthy. He calls you worth it.
I have a purpose.
All these little things we worry about every day do not even matter because greater is He that's in you than he that's in the world.
I am fearfully made and wonderful and beautiful.
Jesus is clothing me in white.
Amen. I am a daughter of the King and I am unique.
You are priceless and you are beautiful because God made beauty from your ashes.
Hey, have you ever had anything come up in your life where you thought like you couldn't handle it, or that what God was asking you to do was impossible? Well, just remember that you were created with a purpose, and you are capable of handling whatever it is He wants you to do. Just remember, when God called Gideon, He called him a mighty man of valor, and Gideon didn't think that about himself. So if you feel like there's something that you got to do that's impossible, just remember that greater is He that is in you than he that is in the world, and when God's with you, you can do anything. You are called for a specific purpose, just like Gideon was. He found the warrior within himself. You can too. You're a leader, you are wonderful, and you are awesome.
Hey, guess what? You are not unwanted, you are chosen, you are not unloved, you were to die for, and you're not alone because you're His.
I am funny.
You're beautiful.
I am awesome.
You're awesome, and God loves you. You're not your past mistakes. You're not damaged goods. You are something good in the making.
Because Ephesians 1:4 says, according as He hath chosen us in Him before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy and without blame before Him in love. So, if God chose you before the world was even founded, then you're pretty worth it.
I was Jesus. Amen. I am orphaned.
You are blessed and highly favored of God, the Most High God.
Mirror, mirror, mirror on the wall, telling those lies, pointing out your flaws. That isn't who you are. That isn't who you are.
How far from God you are, He will come and find you because you are worthy.
Just remember that everybody has a value and everybody has a purpose. You are the light of the world, and a city that is set on a hill cannot be hidden.
You are so cool. I'm strong. I am brave. I am handsome.
I am fearfully and wonderfully made.
To the King, my worth is unmeasurable.
I am worth more than silver and gold.
I am the me. I am happy. Jesus bless me. In Jesus' name, amen.
First, I had a purpose. Everyone has a purpose. And everybody was born to have a purpose.
No matter what you've heard, this is what you worth. More than all the money or the
God has an awesome plan for my life. I belong.
I am amazing. And God's for me.
too much to take. Don't shit to forget that in the pain you can be brave in the same. I see you dressed in white. Every wrong made right. I see a rose in bloom at the sight of you. So
Michelangelo's David, Rodin's The Thinker, Da Vinci's Mona Lisa, and Van Gogh's Starry Night. These are priceless, and you're worth more than that. You are priceless. You can't put a price tag on you. You can't determine how much you would cost. There is no amount of money that could buy another one of you. You're unique, you're special. God made you one of a kind. There's nobody like you, and He made you that way on purpose, for a purpose.
For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and to not harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future. You are priceless.
We are priceless. You are priceless. And so are you. We are priceless. I am priceless.
You are priceless.
We didn't say it
You
out.
just said
1, 2, 3. You are
together.
You are priceless. You're priceless.
You are priceless.
You are priceless.